curious people. So today, this first part of this video is going to be the Make a Fish challenge. I'm going to put all the Make a Fish bit at the start, and then anybody who isn't interested in the rest can just watch this bit. So, okay, so I am going to start with the resin in part of this video. I've already done my backup fish, but I'll add it in. I'm doing an Ian Matthews for the Ian Matthews and Co. fish challenge, and I've recorded another bit which I'll put after this, which is my backup fish, but just in case the resin fails, because it does sometimes, and I'm trying another new resin. So I've got a few here so that I can choose which I like best, basically, and I've got some other resin while I'm mixing up projects I'm doing as well, but for the purpose of this video. So I'm thinking that one of these will be full of just screws. Copper, obviously, there's got to be a copper fish. And then just some mixes, I think. I'd quite like this one to be nice and colourful. So I've got some of the rainbow ribbon that Tinkering Twins and their mom sent me. And I've been using some of her bits to make some other projects today, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed it up and play some music for you so that I don't bore you all to death. So here goes. Okay, so another idea for the Make a Fish challenge, in case the resin fails, I thought I'd do some screw art. Okay, so you just saw me making this fish out of screws and heating element. So this is backup fish for if the resin failed. So we've got that one. I just went fish crazy, guys. So, moment of truth for the resin fish. Now, I can see one is a massive fail. The others look okay, but you can never tell really until it's time to get them out. So, okay, so let's start with this one. This is the mould I already had. Yeah, it's looking good actually. It's looking pretty even. There's a bit of okie dokie. Okay, so this needs a polish. Now there are a couple of pits here. So you've got one by the eye here, another one up here. You can see the difference, can't you, on the resin on the top. It's just a bit of a strange texture, the mould of this one, but I really like it because it's solid and it doesn't spill easily. But you are left having to buff. It's quite hard to tell what the finished product of that one would be. I really love the shape of this one. But yeah, it's got a couple of pits, so we'll see what that one ends up polishing up like. So now I can see this one is a massive fail. The copper just kept rising up out of it. So I knew this one was going to be a fail. But let's see. Okay. Oh, amazing detail on these new moulds. I quite like the detail. It's okay. So I added a little bit of colour in with the copper into the resin because it just looked a bit naff. But as you can see, the copper has risen out of the mould, so it's left this kind of raised. But I mean, on a surface, it's not too bad, but I'm going to call that a fail. It's a cute fail, but I'm still going to call that one a fail. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. Now, this one is looking good. It's really even in here. So, I like these moulds. They're very flimsy, but actually, you know what? They come out really easily because they're so flimsy. But let's see. Oh, yay! I like it. I like it. Yes, I love the detail. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I can't see any pits either. So what I'll do is I'll put some, I don't actually have any to hand to show you, but I put them on the bottom of my coasters just the little rubber things to protect the surfaces that they go on. I'm really happy with this one. That's a cool effect. Nice. I love the way they're going up into this top, what is it, fin, I suppose. Yeah, I love it. Really happy. This resin's brilliant. I'm so pleased. I'm going to stick a load of this on my wish list now. I found the one that cures really nicely. And quite quickly. It's been less than 24 hours actually. Okay, and now the screw one. Now I love this effect. I really hope it comes out as good as it looks on the bottom. Moment of truth. Ah, yes. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I think I've got a bit of neatening up to do on the edge here. Tiny bit of neatening up to do here. Oh, but look at that. What an effect. This is my favourite. Well, it's close, but it's pretty close actually between these two. Yay! Make a fish challenge completed. Well, I will clean them up. Oh, awesome. So, for the Make a Fish challenge. Da, 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 da. These are Sola's entries. The 2 fails can go that side. There we go. Oh yes. An array of fish. Awesome. Okay. My personal favourites. Because the detail in them is awesome. So there we go. Okay, right, now that's the Make a Fish challenge bit over for anyone who's only watching for those. Now I did actually make some other things, a couple of which I won't show you because they're for people. So that's for someone else as well. Yeah, so whenever I have resin left, I make pendants with them to so nothing goes to waste basically. I really like this rainbow ribbon effect. That was Laura sent me that. So that's made all of these pendants, which is awesome. I like that one. That's a cool shape as well. Yeah, these have all come out really, really well actually. There's a little bit of green pigment to this resin because I made something for Monica who likes green. This one unfortunately got contaminated with some filings dust, which I didn't realise at the time, so that's now sitting there. The heart one, that's cute. That's come out well. Yeah, I'm happy with those as well. The little oval one, cute. And then just some plain coloured ones. That one's quite pitted because there wasn't enough resin to, it's quite misshapen as well. So that one's a bit of a fail. That one's really cute, actually. Yeah, I like that one. Just that little tinge of colour. I quite like the bubbles in it. Most people hate bubbles in resin, but I actually like the bubble effect. But, oh yeah, I did actually make this puzzle piece as a gift as well. So I should put that away without showing it in too much detail. And this one, that way around. I quite like that. I might wear that. Just a bit industrial. So I'm going to start selling some of these things on my eBay page. I haven't sold on my eBay for quite a while. But yeah. But, so, I've also got this one. I'm so excited to see how this one turns out. Because this is, you might be able to tell from the shape, it's a, oh, this mould is really weird. It's a naked lady. I've always liked, you know, like the sculptures that you get. Oh dear. I'll just peel back this mould and see how she came out. Ugh. That's in there. Ugh. Yes, there we go. Ta-da! Oh wow. Wow. I love it. As sculptures go, I love it. I mean, these are a bit too big. I didn't think they were quite as big as that on the sculpture, on the resin mould, but look at that. That's, is it top heavy? No. Top heavy. Well, yes, but brilliant. See, again, this has turned out kind of cloudy again. I wonder why that is. But yeah, look at all those screws in there. I think that shape has come out brilliantly. Now this is actually a candle mould, but I do use candle moulds quite a lot. But that, I really love that. And if that was on like a light plinth, I think that'd be really cool. Like, I just love this effect. There's a bit of pitting there. That's brilliant. So there we go. Everybody should be able to appreciate the wonder of the human body. Awesome. It's quite heavy, you know. It's quite heavy as well. And I do like the colour, like the slight colour to it. Did I put colour on that one? No, I didn't. And I did put colour in that one, and that hasn't done that weird. I wonder why that is, but I do like it, so it's not a problem. None of the other stuff I've made have done it either. And these have got the colour, and they haven't. They're glossy. Must be something to do with the mould. And they are actually, I mean, this mould feels awful. It's like a really rubbery, yucky. There we go. That's back the right way now. The only thing is I had to put it in this because one, it was full of the resin. It kept trying to fall over. But yeah, I reckon that industrial looks really cool. And I reckon I could mark these up nicely. So there we go. There is the fruits of my work this week. And my particular favourites. Okay guys, that's the creative bit of this week's video over and done with. So now for some scrapping. So I thought maybe I'd do a little comparison on some different boards we might get out of boxes that I've not come across before. So we've got some sort of Samsung box here. Doesn't look like a Sky box. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Some sort of set-top box. Technomate here. That looks pretty high spec. Medtronic here. So these are all sort of set-top boxes for, like, I don't know, satellite type TV things. Technosonic DV3. That's just a little tiny thing there. SCARTZO, so older. Is that TWF Digital? It's another digital television box. Again, SCART. So we'll just get into them and have a little look. Oh, and an older style BT OpenReach box here. I haven't come across one of these before. I get loads of BT routers, This one's described as an actual modem. So yeah, interesting to see what's inside that one. So yeah, let's just have a little look. They shouldn't take too long to get into, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, so let's start with this Samsung. You know I love Samsung. Yeah, not entirely sure. This is actually quite a recent box. It's got a USB port on here. It's got SCART as well, USB, no HDMI. Although every time I say that, people like Ralph tell me, you do realise that USB have been around for, but to me it still seems so modern. You know, I grew up with SCART, good old fashioned SCART leads, and nothing else. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just get into this one and see what sort of board we've got in. Now, we all know that, you know, in a good set-top box, you're going to get a nice gold corner BGA, which is what we like. So, let's just see. Wait, that one's a... Oh. So some of these are Torx screws. So let's just get the T10. That was a good guess. Wow, it's not a 10. That's highly unusual. Yes, it is. I can squeeze it in. This one just didn't. Okay, so when they're stubborn like that, basically all I do is I get the T10 like this, put it in, and I just give it a dink with the hammer. And then typically you'll be able to actually get, which I am, that connection to just get it out. Same over here. Actually, I can get this one in myself. Oh, no need for hammer time. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. Just leave my creations box out the way. You've got a gold corner BGA and some IC, some flat packs. There's another BGA here. A couple of crystals. Yeah, so pretty much what you'd expect. Let's just have a look to see if there is anything on the underside. That one's not quite come out. There we go. Just a few black tanties, basically. That's all that's on this side. Okay. Might have. So these will be brass, highly likely. Yeah. They're steel. All the casings are steel. That's not. So they're not. In here, you may well have a wireless card, possibly. I don't think I'm going to get into that very easily. Let's just see. I do love seeing what's inside boxes I haven't come across before. We get the gist of what will be in there. But sometimes, you know, they're a real letdown, and it is. There we go. So nothing on that side. So let's just open the other side up. And on that side, just a couple of crystals and a flat pack. Little tiny copper coils and things. So no, nothing too exciting there. Those off out the way. Again, we'll have a look at this one, but it's probably much the same. Gotcha. Okay, so nothing on that side. And okay, so there is a gold band. There's a gold band crystal oscillator in this one. Hopefully you can see that okay. Just in there. Interesting little resistor in there. Look at that, it's almost see-through. That's pretty cool. Okay, so there we go. That's the Samsung board. And then of course, power board. And then there'll be some button goodies in there. I won't bore you by having a look at that on screen. Okay, little OpenReach box. Alrighty. Okay, little BT box. Not a lot. Not even a gold corner BGA. Who here's tiny MLCCs? There's a little fuse, not even particularly gold capped really. I mean, there's a tinge. So, crystal. Just a couple of MLCCs really. Obviously you've got the usual gold pins in here, but yeah, okay, so that's the old BT. Not as exciting as I'd hoped. Okay, so next we've got a Technosonic. Pretty cool little feet. I'm going to steal those because I buy these, but they're very nice. Big ones. So they'll be heading their way towards a resin creation at some point. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a little look. Inside here, ooh, older and dusty. Again, plastic, yuck. Big beefy flat pack here. LED, not much is there. Now let's just see what's inside this one. Okay, so we're going to have to get that off of the box to actually see what's underneath there. Slightly annoying. That's going to need desoldering. Okay, well, there we go. Nothing particularly fun or interesting in there. On to the next one. That looks like, yeah, unfortunately, nothing exciting there either. Okay, the Medtronic Eco Zap Box. Eco Zap Box, now that sounds interesting. Let's see. No. So, oh. Okay, so same old, same old. Fuse. Just basically MLCCs and all that shebang. I can smell burning. Water's burning. Oh, well, that's come off to reveal some nice gold pins in there. It's about your lot though, isn't it? Might be another gold band crystal oscillator in there. Switches. Okay, so TWF Digital. Let's see if there's something remotely interested in this one, shall we? Please. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Bit different. Quite a big electromagnetic shield on this one. Gold pins there for some ribboning. Can you hear that rain? Oh, I'm so bored of the rain. I love it for my plants, but after a little while, you know, you're like, come on. Okay, so nice big crystal here, big flat pack, nothing special. Got a MOSFET over here. It's an interesting one. Is that another? No, it's made of steel. Big crystal there as well. So there's basically not a lot on these. They're not like the modern Sky boxes where you actually do get a fairly decent chips in. These are a bit more kind of, you know, basic. Unfortunately. And nothing on the back. Oh, it smells. Let's get the power board out. There we go. Well, this is turning into a right miserable bunch of boxes, isn't it? More steel. Okay, so last is this Technomate, which does actually look pretty good. But appearances can be deceiving, but there's a lot going on here. So let's just get into it and have a look. Comes the lid. At least we've got a metal box. That's something. Oh, look, see, you can always tell when they're going to be a bit better inside. Whoa, dead spider. Or two. All right. I can just close that back up. Okay, so automatically you've got a huge gold corn BGA there, which is nice. Some leads. More leads. Down there. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, we're taking the whole thing, are we? Fair enough. I'll sort that out another time. And switches. Okay, nothing underneath. Yeah, just a couple of ICs. And this nice big gold corner BJ. There is a big crystal there. This one is I'm interested in to see if this is a wireless. No, this is the card port. Okay, so we may at least have some gold pins there, and yeah, I can see some gold pins shimmering inside there. Not sure if you can see it on the camera, hopefully. And then just the power board. The power board goodies. There's going to be another board inside here. With the switches on. So I'll have that. Okay, some LEDs, the display. Okay, so at least there's some, oh hang on, some risers there. Let's have a look. Will they be brass? Oh, damn it. So at least there's some metal instead of plastic. This is all steel. That was steel, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. So, I mean, it only took me a few minutes to get into those boards, but oh yeah, this one was metal as well, at least. Not a great deal, really, is there? All pretty. Only a couple of them had a gold corner BGA, so. But even so, you know, for a couple of minutes work, I mean, depending on if you've got street scrapping, then you come across this stuff all the time. I've seen it, so, you know, it will add up, at least. Put that in my power board bag. Sacks. Separate it straight away. Switches. Okay, so a bit different this week. Not too much scrapping again, but yeah, there was the scrap related make a fish challenge. So, and these are my two favourites. So there will be a live stream. I believe it's going to be on Ian Matthews' stream. Initial challenge was suggested by Ian. Unfortunately, usually I watch the whole stream in chat, having a great time. I was so tired that night that I actually fell asleep. But I did tell them I was falling asleep, and I just said I'd leave them running. So it's not like I just fell asleep. And then I woke up and, yeah, saw the fish challenge, and then was allowed to still be involved. Now everyone's involved, so that's all good. So yeah, I think those that were in that stream are going to reveal theirs on the live stream at the end of the month. I'll probably pop up there as well and show these ones. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. So make sure you check that out. Everybody else, have a go. I'm loving watching everybody so far on the different kind of approaches to this. And that's why I love YouTube challenges like this. Because we're all different, and we all have like bring different things to the table, different skill sets, different like levels of kind of artistic merit, I guess. Some people do this for a living, some people it's just fun, and it's just awesome seeing all the different kind of ideas. So if you haven't yet done your Make a Fish challenge, get in there quick. You know, you can do all sorts of things. You can be making out of metal, wood, drawing, painting, whatever you like. Junk modelling, who knows, who cares? It's just awesome to see all the different things. So yeah, there's my fishies. Just got to do a little tiny bit of cleaning up on the mouth of this one. So yeah, I'll show it properly, the finished article, but I do love this screw effect here and this one. Okay guys, well thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Bye! Censored.